Obviously, tactics, they're going to change. They're going to evolve over time. But what are some of the key principles that just do not change?
So this is a very non-agency answer, but it's the most important answer. The best ROI you can get is referral business. And that's by being a great lawyer, treating your clients really, really well, and staying in touch with them, right? And if you're not getting a lot of referral business, you should call into question whether or not you're treating your clients really, really well. And it's a very late lagging indicator. But if you find that no one ever refers you business, you might be a pain in the ass to work with. You are not a great lawyer from the user experience. You may be great in the courtroom, but from the user experience, they're not going to go out on a limb to recommend you, right? And that is a really, really key thing. The other thing, the law firms that have been able to go beyond, like, we're just a lawyer, going beyond brand awareness to brand affinity is magical. And it's really hard to do if you kind of keep yourself in the, I'm a lawyer who happens to be a business, and instead reframe it as I'm a business that happens to be a lawyer.
Yep. How would you define the two? So someone's listening, they're like, what's the difference between brand awareness, brand affinity?
Oh man. So brand awareness, a lot of you are spending a lot of time on brand awareness, but like I'm aware, so we're sitting in Atlanta here, so I can say this great, easy one. I'm aware of Pepsi. You don't have to tell me what Pepsi is. I'm never going to buy a Pepsi because I drink Coke, right? Like that, it's the fundamental difference. There's the want and the need and the like, I really, really relate to a brand and I want to be a part of that, right? That is brand affinity. And if you can make that jump, changes the game entirely.
Yeah. Now, as we talk about this, it's always in the back of my mind that, like, so depending on the firm that comes to you, you don't know essentially how much work they've already done, how much they've developed, if a brand exists or doesn't exist. And it's almost like you become the outsourced marketing department for numerous law firms. And it's like, some require a lot more work than others, right? Someone just starts their law firm and says, Conrad, I want to get, 18-wheeler cases, help me, right? And where do you begin?
So I think that you have to begin with, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go, right? And frankly, most law firms do a horrendous job of understanding where they want to go. What are your quantifiable goals for 2023? If you're listening to this, do you know the answer to that? And does everyone in your firm know the answer to that? And then you have to back into, well, how are we going to get there? What is it going to take to get there? And if the answer is we just want to keep the lights on and keep moving, get all of your business from referrals and call it a day, and don't spend any money on people like me or Google for that matter, right? Which is totally fine. But if you are looking to build market share, right, you need to think about how much of my revenue am I going to put into this? How much am I willing to put into this? Because honestly, when you're investing in marketing, you're stealing from today's profit to build tomorrow's revenue. And you are less profitable in doing that. So growth costs money, and the cost is your profit. So you need to understand, am I willing to invest this in order to get where I want to go? I don't think most people understand what that calculus looks like because they don't even know where they're trying to get.